Hello, everyone, from wherever you're watching me. Thank you for joining me. Now, uh, India has just landed on the moon, but India's landing is special because it's the first time we've landed a spacecraft on the dark side of the moon. Every time we land, it's on the side that is illuminated by the sun, and you can always see the Earth from the bright side of the moon. But India has just landed on the dark side of the moon. But this, at the same time, has brought about a lot of accusations of it being a hoax, of it being just stories. And these accusations are coming from funny quarters, none other than their former colonial masters, the Brits. And it's a shame because at the same time, we've also been getting some kind of we've been having issues of the West trying to seem like they are subverting, or to seem like they are trying to subjugate or to slow down the pace of rise of countries that are in the East. The East is rising. The East is the future. And in the East here, I will also want you to include Iran. Iran is doing wonders right now. Iran has just replicated the US Predator drone, and it claims that that drone can fly 24 hours, 2,000 kilometers, meaning it can hit anywhere near Israel, inside Israel. Iran is making drones, and these drones have been tested in Ukraine. Now it has a Predator-sized drone. Predator is an American drone that looks like the one in Iran. And it seems like the West is trying to suppress rise of Eastern countries. The US has denied China. It has restricted the sale of lithography machines. Lithography machines are used to make microchips. It has restricted them from being sold to China. The Netherlands makes lithography, Japan makes lithography machines, and it has restricted those countries from selling to China. And yet China seems to be progressing and advancing. I believe they have already been able to make a lithography machine. They are very close to replicating what TSMC of Taiwan and Samsung microchips. I believe it's 5 nanometer. I believe right now we are at 5 nanometer sized microchips. They're almost the size of an atom. East keeps rising. And this other one was now the latest one from India. India is also doing wonders. India has landed a spacecraft. They now have a rover on the dark side of the moon, and they are going to collect soil samples and bring back to India. And now they have another spaceship now headed towards the sun. Can't remember the name, but they have launched a spacecraft towards the sun. A spacecraft, yeah, a rocket. India is also doing it at the cheapest cost. It has brought about a lot of buzz online, both negative and positive. People congratulating India, people from other quarters in the UK castigating India, shaming India for launching rockets while big part of the population is not living in good conditions. They claim the people in India are living in deplorable conditions, and the UK has been sending aid to India, and now they want their money back. They're claiming that India should refund their money just because India has launched a spacecraft and it has landed safely, and the UK has never done it. Isn't this jealousy? This is absolute jealousy from the West, and it's shameful. And I believe this is I can't call it superiority complex anymore. This is inferiority. Just can't suck your jealousy. They've been pushing for other agenda instead of pushing for science. They've been pushing for agendas that don't make sense to anybody. They don't even make sense scientifically. Now science is defeating them. The societies that are elevating the right things, they are beating them. Societies that have maintained a particular set of values that I will not mention, they are beating the ones that are trying to introduce a hybrid system that is not backed by science and nature. It goes against nature. The people that are working with nature, they are winning. Human beings have used nature to their advantage for a long time. Even in war, the wind played a key role. So how can you deny nature? Now nature is exposing you. India is becoming an advanced, modern powerhouse. Science is flourishing there. Iran, the same, under sanctions. The things that Iran is creating are shocking me every day. I didn't know Iranians could do this much. I only thought it was all about enriching uranium. Now they are making drones, they are making cars. Very soon maybe the Iranians are going to launch what? A plane? Now they have weapons. They're even sending weapons to Russia. Iranians are donating weapons to Russia. The Chinese now are donating weapons and working in tandem with the Russians. I don't think the Brits are doing themselves a good thing by trying to fight India. You need the Indians on your side. At the time where diplomacy and world politics is swinging towards the side of the Russians, you are still mixing up with your own allies. You are still stepping on the toes of the people you should be trying to bring to your side. Now India claims that the UK stole $45 trillion worth of wealth from India. Now they are resuscitating old wounds just because these people couldn't take that India has landed on the moon. And other people have a right to grow and to demand better for themselves and to live good lives. It's not like people are cast in terms of race, that they are stupid. You can't assume that people are supposed to live with you being on top and the rest being at the bottom. I still insist that this is not good from those countries that are trying to deny others the right to also advance themselves. Do people forget that these Chinese that we see today, they were once a big empire? The Mongols were part of China. They are today still part of China. They have intermarried with the Chinese. They are the same heritage. They are neighbors. Look at their features. They are the same people. The Chinese once had built a great wall that has never ever been replicated. And you know when they did that? Like 3,000 years ago. Even your people today have never ever built any structures big as the giant wall of China. The Great Wall of China. That stretches over great lands. So these are already a great civilization. The Indians, the amount of wealth that the British, the East India Trading Company found in India, they found a very wealthy empire. The Persians, the Iranians, you've forgotten that the Iranians are the ancient Persians. They once ruled the world. So if these people once ruled the world, if they ruled over your own ancestors, why do you think you became smarter? So I don't know whether the West is just trying to have selective amnesia. Are they deciding to forget all these facts about civilization? Civilization belongs to nobody. Today you have a great power, tomorrow your neighbor has a great power. Even in Africa here, we have the great Menda Empire and other empires that existed, the Malian Empire. But today, countries in the east of Africa are growing faster, yet not the biggest empires came from here. The Egyptians are an ancient empire. The Ethiopians were once a big empire, but the pendulum keeps swinging, depending on what the culture of the day decides is important and what drives them. And what are they obsessed about? If the only thing that comes from society is music, That is what will become of your society. But if you concentrate on science, then you are going to make great discoveries and build an empire. If you concentrate on social issues and issues to do with the interactions between the genders, if that is what you are going to concentrate on debates of that one, then your society will grow backwards as other people advance. Why? Other people are working, they already know what they want, and they work as a team. The Chinese really work as a team. I know right now it's facing challenges economically, but we still can't deny that these people are still producing great innovations. They are teaching us how railways are built now. They have all the technology in rail. They are now making their own planes, and they are doing things that nobody ever thought they could do. They are even innovating to make them better and more advanced. They now even have the 5th generation fighter jet. They have already closed the gap on so many things on the US. And they may end up surpassing them and even going ×5 above them. Until maybe their society now starts prioritizing nonsense or things that are not important. So thank you for passing by. Please like, subscribe, and see you on the next video.